बाप दादा वर्तमान समय सभी बच्चों को वर्तमान संगम युग की प्राप्तियों के प्रारंभिक रूप में देखने चाहिए। पुरुषार्थ बहुत समय किया, अभी पुरुषार्थ सुते चले, मेहनत वाला पुरुषार्थ नहीं। क्या अंत तक पुरुषार्थ की मेहनत करते रहेंगे? संगम युग की प्राप्तियों की प्रारंभ का अनुभव अब नहीं करेंगे तो कब करेंगे? भविष्य की प्रारंभ अलग चीज है, वो तो आपकी इस पुरुषार्थ की प्रारंभ की परछाई है, वो तो आपके पीछे पीछे आप ही आएगी। लेकिन विशेष बात है इस समय की प्रारंभ प्राप्त करने की। ऐसे नहीं अभी तक कहो, कोई पूछता है कैसे है, क्या हाल चाल है, तो अभी तक यही नहीं कहते रहो पुरुषार्थ चल रहा है, अच्छा पुरुषार्थ है। लेकिन पुरुषार्थ की प्रारंभ अभी अनुभव करो। वो प्रारंभ है सर्व शक्ति संपन्न, सर्व ज्ञान संपन्न, सर्व विघ्न विनाशक मुहूर्त, ये अभी की प्रारंभ भविष्य में सदैव प्राप्त होगी। जैसे भविष्य में सब प्रारंभ है, पुरुषार्थ समाप्त है, ऐसे अभी बाकी रहे हुए समय में प्रारंभ स्वरूप का विशेष अनुभव करो। जब प्रारंभ कहते हैं तो पुरुषार्थ की प्रारंभ होती है। पुरुषार्थ क्या है? उस पुरुषार्थ अनुसार ही प्रारंभ का अनुभव कर सकते हैं।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
ओम शांति। Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Concentration of the mind and intellect. Silence means a soul, as an embodiment of peace, is sitting in solitude and experiencing concentration of the mind and intellect. With this concentration, you easily attain two powers, the power to discern and the power to make decisions. These two powers resolve all problems in your worldly and your spiritual interactions. Through this, you easily make your stage double light and angelic. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 2. Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Today's topic: concentration of the mind and intellect. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Okay, everyone is well. Yes, I can see everyone is well, right? Because Baba wants us to experience the stage of reward of our efforts at Confluence Age. In other words, no, that's the stage of Jivan Mukti. Every time we say 8 in Golden Age, 12 births in Silver Age, what about how it becomes 21? So this is the first one, right? And that is why Baba had been last whole month was how to be free from the bondage. Even bondage of your own actions, right? How many thoughts are required for each action and how much we think. Maybe it requires 3 minutes and we think 10 minutes. So, and that's what Baba feels could be the waste, right? So Baba keeps giving us different practices, different methods, and we all have to adopt them. We have to use those methods and use those practices. I kept thinking since I heard about experiencing fruition of the efforts at Confluence Age. What is there which I have attained and where I don't have to make any efforts? But in efforts also, as Baba said, one is laboring, other is just efforts. And anyone like in the body, breathing is normal, right? But sometimes it's big efforts to breathe because of whatever reason. Same is like, am I able to be in natural remembrance of Baba? Do I feel presence of Baba? Or I have to really make a lot of effort? Am I experiencing God's love? Feeling being sustained? Actually, each one of us as Baba's child, every moment should feel I am being sustained by Baba. Sustained, Baba created Yagya. And each one of us, we are sustained by Yagya. Even if like for any reason, your body is not well, you have a special diet, whatever it is. Even if you buy your own food, you're not taking from Yagya. But it's Baba's, right? Is this your money? No, Baba's. But internally, sometimes that stage is not there. that I am being sustained every moment by yajna. I like yesterday or day before when Baba said, "Sab live in yajna," and they think of their lokics. Their intellect is going still in the lokic world, and that's Baba said stealing, because then he is a thief, because you are being sustained by God, and your intellect is wandering at different places. That was quite strong, right? But we need to pay attention. I am being sustained by Baba's yajna. That is why Baba has different directions, Shrimad. Why we don't eat anywhere, cooked by anyone. Because they say we are clean, we live pure, but their intellect is not really with Baba. Sometimes we ask for cooked food. This is machine made, this is machine made, but machine doesn't have Baba's remembrance, right? What we add to our food is Baba's remembrance. That is why I was thinking maybe we should start with kitchen department to do twice a day, maybe 5 minutes, some drill there, and create such atmosphere of cooking so that when the others are eating, and also eating could be more in silence, not thinking about us. What is the recipe? So tasty, so nice. But that can be done afterwards, no? But while eating, thinking about food or thinking about Baba. These could be small things, but they are very important. And that is why, like, we look at Brahma Baba. And there used to be a very small table. Baba's room is small, so on one side. So one side chair is with the wall. So Baba, Mama, and Baba might invite one of us to sit and eat with Baba. And we used to see Baba taking a piece of roti, little bit sabji, putting in the mouth. That is like with Baba's remembrance. Baba used to say, I sit and eat with Baba. How much we do that practice. Our mind is in the food, right? We shouldn't be. Yagya, Baba's food, Baba's sustenance. As much you experience that, that is my fruition. That is my inheritance from Baba. And that is why whatever is cooked, Brahma Bhojan, I eat that Brahma Bhojan, even little bit of that. Dadi Janki, whenever she was on a very strict little food, she used to eat in the end. But first she will say, bring it from Bandara, what is today's food? So Brahma Bhojan will come and she will take a little piece and, oh, I have to eat Brahma Bhojan. So what about other food is not Brahma Bhojan? Brahma Bhojan is which is fed to everyone. And then of course we can, Baba doesn't, you have to take care of your health, you should. But what I'm saying is bhavana. So this fruition is something where I am constantly feeling that God is taking care of me. God is sustaining me. I experienced in these few days so much Baba's presence in selecting place, selecting doctor, select. And I just keep saying to Baba, you know what is required by the children. We don't know. So how the fruition of experiencing God's presence in my life. Today Baba said in Murli, to claim inheritance of Baba is the greatest fortune. So are we living by inheritance or my own income? Everyone has income and should have, why not? But this thought of mind shouldn't be there. So all this have a lot of connection with our power of silence. Now, the Avyakti signal, which we all have to practice for tomorrow, is concentration of mind and intellect. I don't know if you all have, but once in a while, you are thinking something, you're doing something. In your deep subconscious, something else is going on. Is it attitude working? Is it some sanskar there? So it's not full concentration. Full concentration where mind can be completely quiet, very, very silent. Morning hours are good, but even during day, most of us should stop what you're doing at least twice, 3 times a day. That is why whether I am overwhelmed with my work duties is because we don't take that spiritual break, which is important. Not only me, if there are 3 people working together in office, stop for 5 minutes. Even traffic control, when we do as if, let it finish, 3 minutes, let it finish. So, its confluence says not much time, and Baba really looks at us to be complete, because transformation of whole world depends on our stage. We are the ones who are instrument, right? So concentration of mind and intellect keeps going on, and it's the energy which won't stop. And that is why I have to pause, I have to stop. Total concentration. That will increase your capacity of concentration. Your each thought will have a lot of power because of the practice. So it says that silence means a soul as an embodiment of peace. As I said, that Shanti has 2 meaning. One is peace, other is silence. Is sitting in solitude. Even if you are sitting with 20 people, you are in a meeting, you can do solitude. Just be with yourself. Even when you are listening, you're listening, but still you could be in solitude. So solitude could be completely alone, and solitude could also be within the gathering. You can be in solitude. Our Dadi Gulzar used to sit in our all meetings 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours. And then when we asked Dadi, can you say something? She's very quiet. So then we used to ask her, do you relate to what we are saying? Are you participating? She said everything. But it's only, I think, where it's necessary for me. Because you all have many topics which I am not part of it. So being anywhere, there can be solitude. So Baba says, sitting in solitude and experiencing concentration of the mind and intellect. Both have a racing, intellect races, mind races. So what we have to do, Baba says, when you have concentration of both, you especially attain 2 powers. And now we have to look at the result by 2 powers. One is the power to discern. You don't get 10 minutes, you could discern quickly, right? And the power to make decisions. And it affects my life My decisions affect lives of many. So the trust of people, trust of Baba's family on me comes from what I decide, how I decide. Is it coming from my pure feelings, from concentration, or just through my intellect abruptly? We need to be prompt, but we cannot still make anything, decisions which are not right, or go back and forth. So Baba says that these two powers resolve all problems in your worldly and spiritual interactions. So Baba said, through this, you easily make your stage double light and angelic. The heaviness comes when we react. We're not honestly seated on our seat. So then we get upset. I lose my self-respect. Every minute it could happen. So I feel that tomorrow, if you all pay attention to watch your mind, look at your mind and intellect. Like today, I did notice that my intellect was just giving so many ideas, so many plans, so many, and won't stop. And I said, oh, this is the best time now to practice bodiless stage. And I just did it. And after that, I was renewed, and I didn't really needed to think that. Especially these days, everyone has a limited physical energy also, everyone. And if it goes in thinking and planning, again, back and forth, same planning. Is important, but as much exhausted we do, can we use that time of intellect in concentration, plus with Baba, especially intellect? Then everything what we will do will be accurate, which we won't have to keep repeating. So, Avyakt, the signal for tomorrow is to practice for power of silence and for two powers, concentration of mind and concentration of intellect. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi. Good evening, everyone.
Hello, Om Shanti.
Hello, Om Shanti. I was really liking what you were saying about fruition, that the fruition is Baba's presence. I want to hear you didn't share too much of how you felt Baba's presence in the last few weeks with your journey, with your challenges with your body.
Baba in action, Baba supporting, Baba doing everything for me. And I was sharing that I'd been thinking a lot how God works, how he does. Is he become present? Then I was sharing that what I saw, that like God's love. Now God's love is working, right? Then I see that God's care for me. I see how it is working. So I just really was observing, even when I was, medical, supervision, I call it. I just was how they checking, how much they checking, how much I was thinking spiritually, how much checking we need in ourselves. Even if little thing is left, things will not work out. So Baba's presence in action with his powers and qualities. How Baba works now. His love works. Right?
Give us an example of how you felt his care.
Oh, everything in the sense of, you know, we do lot what our mind says. Right? So when body is not well, my throat is not good, let me take honey lemon, right? Then it's 1 week, dinner is not better. Okay, let me take now ginger, and I don't, because I don't want to take medicine, right? But then there are two things. One is, maintenance, care, and precautions, but one is when there is virus, you have to kill it, right?
Right.
Wash off or do something or that. And I feel sometimes that part we neglect. But there are indications where we could follow. You remember when I was in Tampa, I couldn't speak. As soon as I used to start, I will cough and cough and cough. Didn't realize, right, that I need something more than. So what I'm saying that we really go by what our feelings are, mind is. And then Baba intervenes and somewhere at the right time, take care of us. And I really feel so then all that is going on and nobody knew what to do. Everyone was trying their best and they said isolated, okay, isolated room, isolate. Nobody can come and all that. But what to do? Suddenly a good doctor appears. Give her this medicine. And as soon as they started, and then he told Kala, come to me after coming out of hospital. I will take care. And when I went, he was like a God. What I'm saying, God, he touched my feet and, okay, mother, I will take care of this, that. And insurance doesn't, okay, my wife, she will give everything. Take this, give all, and I will take care. In the end, this is my cell number. You call me anytime you need me. Otherwise, to get appointment by the time, so what
Yeah.
I feel that there is it's like Baba is supporting. But then my thoughts, opinion of others, all that we have to sort out, sometimes to make the right choice at the right time. So I thought whatever happened was beneficial, not necessarily for the body, but
Mhm.
for learning experience was. Plus, I really felt after that everyone's love. There is so much love. And that also I feel is because of Baba, that one could just constantly feel love.
Right, right. I have very limited time, Didi, but I have two questions actually. So I'm going to ask you these two questions. Yesterday, you were talking about single light with Wadi Ben. I didn't completely understand what you meant by today Baba is talking about double light in the Avyakt Ishare, but yesterday you were saying something about being single light.
What I said?
Single light. You
Mm.
said instead of being double light, at least let's be single light.
Yeah, first lightness, then light. Because
First lightness, the less burden, and then the lightness of the
because
body.
if there is no lightness, your light will dim, won't be bright light. But if you are internally light, you will be sparkling double light, So that is what I meant, that we concentrate more on I am a point of light, which I am. But why I'm carrying anything, burden? So it dims the light, right? Reduces the intensity. But if I am light, no burden, I give every burden to Baba. Because even for body, I always say, Baba, it's all right as long as you want me to serve, my body is available. So I don't feel responsible. I mean, I have to take in the sense of be careful of what I'm eating and things like that. But I just feel that this body is for Baba to use, right, for service. So let's see whatever way he wants, and it will happen. Brahma Baba I saw so many times was not serving like talking or giving gyan or planning projects and things like that, never. But he was serving in a very subtle way, or through drishti and through being light and might. And so I also always say to myself, okay, let me be lighthouse, lighthouse. I can also serve like that. So not allow that heaviness to come. A lot of fears could come, right? But Baba is there, so why to carry burden? Really, I feel he's so kind when he says, give me all burdens, give me, who will carry? Really, I felt so much presence of Baba. Why are you carrying burden? Give me. Is there anyone who will take your burdens? Rather, they keep giving you more, right?
Right. Right.
You can, we
My
have
last
few. Yeah, you can.
last question, Didi. I know I have limited time, but I really wanted to ask you this question. This is in regards to what Baba was saying in the Murli about giving me your burdens in the transmission Murli, and how we tend to take on more. Like there is like I feel we are not engaging Baba as the remover of sorrow, a bestower of happiness. And how do we engage with Baba in that relationship of remover of sorrow, bestower of happiness?
See, why carrying anything with us, carrying from the past, even when Vadi was saying someone has done a mistake and now saying how to, be free. Our power of realization should increase a little bit. As soon as you make mistake, you should realize. But after 1 year, you say, I shouldn't have said this, I shouldn't have done it. But if you would have said that same time, the forgiveness and, the way you could heal it, it could have been better. Now, sorrow also has become like, I like 3 words Baba used, thought, nature, and sanskars. Some people, for every little thing, are upset or they take sorrow. And nobody is giving them sorrow, but habit of taking sorrow. This one doesn't like me, I didn't get this one, whatever, anyone, but where is my self-respect? And, Baba has given me all, beautiful qualities. And so I think that if one wants to be free from sorrows, one can. But if one doesn't want to, so even if you take happiness, still there is sorrow inside.
Right.
So this sorrow is really from my own thinking and my own lack of self-respect. And so I definitely would say to everyone, going to the golden aged world is a world of happiness, right? And even at Confluence said, so something happens, as quickly as possible, get it over.
How would I bring Baba in that? If something happens and I have the habit of taking sorrow, how would I bring Baba into
No,
this?
I say Baba and Rama, no? I use both words. I say, well, Baba, it's really hurting me. This one's person is hurting me. There are some people, their attitude, their way of, it hurts you. But you immediately, and change it immediately from there. That why I am allowing to be hurt, no? Why I am hurting myself. We are on the road. We protect ourselves. It's not this driver is not driving, not nicely trying to strike me. I say, okay, do it. No, say, no way. So same is spiritual life. Anyone tries to collide with me, everyone tries. I can keep myself safe. It's very important. So bring Baba, no, and drama. Drama is beneficial. If I always say, this scene is not good, remove it. So drama will not be continuous. No? This happened and then that happened, right? But I don't want this one scene and I like other scene. but other sin is after that one,
Mm.
right? If I see that it is, you cannot remove any piece of sin from act or anything from this drama. So while that is going on, be detached observer.
Mhm.
Be detached observer. Because what else? Even if you waste time on someone who get upset, what you going to get? Do
Right.
mansa seva, have good wishes, right? And let that soul be free from sorrow. So I think
Right.
that it's really important point which you're bringing, that don't take sorrow, be detached observer. Everyone has one's own part to play. So they are playing, right?
Right, right. I liked your analogy that if you're driving, you'll protect yourself. You won't just allow people to, come and
Even if they come very near, we some or other turn around and see that
right,
people don't get hit. No?
right, right. The other
Yeah,
thing that was very useful, Didi, was when you were saying just now that they're so careful in the hospital. They check, 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 and how we have to be so careful and keep checking, keep checking, keep checking, keep checking.
that's true. Even if nothing, you know what I'm saying, very thoroughly, because they cannot really start treating you.
Right.
So I keep telling them, why every 4 hours another blood test, another, you take away all the blood, whatever. They say, but we can't, we have to do it. We have to do it. This is how they see your oxygen level or whatever it is. Checking. I really learned checking from seeing that how much spiritually, always saying this one is responsible, or it's like we play games. But if you thoroughly check your sanskar, I like 3 words. Your thought, your nature, and your sanskar are 3 main elements. So why these thoughts coming? Why this nature is emerging, or because nature from the past. So if we check these 3, I think it will be good checking.
Right. Right.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you,
Thank
Shrimad.
you.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Mhm.
Om Shanti Avyakt Parivar. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Shirin Ben. So we are getting every day extra lottery, right? So thank you. And as we had announced before also that we had been doing whole day party in Avyakt Parivar. So for month of January. So you are welcome to join anytime for the party. Our schedule from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. We continue with the bhatti after that, and in the whole day bhatti, evening 5 to 5:30, awake the children Murli class, and then we'll continue with our series. In this series, English series, awake the journey. Also, one more thing, that in month of January, we had started our special Amrit Vela by conducting. So, as you remember in the past, we had Latin America country centers. Angels had been coming live and doing the live meditation, conducting. So that had been started in month of January. So that can be also extra help, right? So you're welcome to join. And now let's do our Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti journey. Avyakt Murli is from 1969. Multi-million fold fortune and blessings.
Avyakt Murli, 27th of May, 1972. turn away from Ravan and be in front of the Father. All of you who are sitting here, can the stage of all of you be called the elevated stage or the Avyakt stage? Is everyone's stage at the present time Avyakt, or is there someone who is even now stabilized in the corporeal stage? If anyone is sitting in the corporeal stage, he will not be able to celebrate the Avyakt meeting or imbibe the Avyakt words. So are you stabilized in the Avyakt stage? All those who are not, raise your hand. If you're stable in the Avyakt stage at this time, if you're beyond the corporeal consciousness, then why are you beyond this consciousness? Why is everyone able to create the same Avyakt stage? How is it created? Because of being in front of Avyakt Bapdada. The stage of all of you became Avyakt. So in the same way, if you constantly move along, considering yourself to be personally in front of Bapdada, what will your stage be? It will be Avyakt, will it not? So instead of constantly being personally in front of Bapdada, why do you move along considering Bapdada to be separated or distant from you? You relate or hear of the example of Sita, in front of whom did she constantly remain? In front of Rama. To be personally in front does not just mean to be physically present, but you have to constantly remain personally in front of Bapdada with your intellect. To be personally in front of Bapdada means to be diverted from Ravan, Maya. When you're personally in front of Maya, then the intellect is diverted away from the Father. So with the most loving relationship, you constantly have the experience of sitting in front of that one, eating with that one, moving along with and having the constant company of that one. So can you not constantly stay personally in front of Bapdada? If you constantly stay in front of Bapdada, you will constantly be able to have an Avyakt stage. So why do you become distant? Do you still play these games of childhood? Some children are such that no matter how much the parents call them close to themselves, because of being mischievous, they go that much further away from the parents. So is this good? By constantly considering yourself to be in front of Bapdada, you will constantly experience yourself to be an almighty authority. No other almighty authority can attack you who has the almighty authority in front of you. An almighty authority can never be defeated. Nowadays, even those who have temporary authority are so powerful. So those who have almighty authority are those who have all powers. Those who have temporary powers will bow their heads in front of those who have all powers. They will not attack you, but they will bow their heads in front of you. Instead of attacking you, they will salute you again and again. So do you constantly take every step whilst considering yourself to be an almighty authority? To consider yourself to be an almighty authority means to constantly keep the company of the Almighty Father. Which authority do the people on the path of bhakti have today? That of the scriptures. They constantly have the scriptures in their intellect. Whatever task they perform, they will keep the scriptures in front of them. They will say, whatever actions we are performing are according to the scriptures. To be continued. Om Shanti.
छोड़ तनिक दुनिया का शोर, मोड़ के मुख अंतर की ओर, जब मन का मौन हो जाए, छोड़ तनिक दुनिया का शोर, मोड़ के मुख अंतर की ओर, जब मन का मौन हो जाए, चंचल चित्त का भटका पंछी लौट जो नीड़ में आए, सुख चैन अनोखा पाए। छोड़ तनिक दुनिया का शोर, मोड़ के मुख अंतर की ओर, जब मन का मौन हो जाए, चंचल चित्त का भटका पंछी लौट जो नीड़ में आए, सुख चैन अनोखा पाए। जब मन का मौन हो जाए, सुख चैन अनोखा पाए।
Om Shanti, Om Shanti, everyone.